Hi everybody! Because I love you, I want to start this video off by letting you in on a little secret. Teachers know when your homework comes from Google Translate. It's an amazing tool, and I think it will be awesome someday when we have machines that can automatically translate for us, even though it will probably put me out of a job. But for our purposes, writing a text in English and feeding it into this program is not the way to go. It doesn't sound like you. It often uses things that you haven't studied yet. And worst of all, it does not help with your learning. I know that writing in another language is frustrating. You have a lot to say, big ideas, and it's hard when you can't express them. But ultimately, it comes down to this question. What do you want out of this? Why are you here? Is it enough to tick the box, or would you rather use that big, beautiful brain and learn something that will last? Ultimately, what's more important, having the homework done or doing the homework? I think you know my stance on that. But it is easier to start with your own words, however limited, and build from there rather than feed it into a computer program and try to patch it up. I promise. And good news, something that is probably already on your computer can help with this. Microsoft Word has proofreading capabilities in a variety of languages, including French, and this video will show you how. Alright, let's say you're writing away on your French assignment. Well, for the sake of argument, je sais que vous pouvez réussir. And you see that your spell check is picking up on a couple of things. But what you want to do in order to do your spell check in French is go to the Review tab, select Language, set Proofing Language, and then you can select. Mine automatically recognizes French because I've set this up before. But for you, all you need to do is scroll down through the many languages that are set up for proofing and just select French. And you want to make sure that this box is unchecked, the do not check spelling or grammar box. I'm not really sure why that exists. And get it to do the work for you by detecting the language automatically. So when you're typing in English, it'll spell check in English. When you're typing in French, it'll spell check in French. Then, when you're back here, you see that it's got some things underlined in blue. Those are your grammatical errors. So, I typed say with a T. It's say with an S. Oh, and there's a spelling mistake there with vous. Oh, and what's happening here with réussir? Oh, missing an accent. There you go. You can also use the spelling and grammar button and scroll through your things that way. So we'll change that, fix that, and add our accent. Ta-da! I know that it's frustrating, but your best bet is to start slow and build from a firm foundation. For example, when you learn new tenses or grammatical rules, try to understand why they're used or where they come from rather than just memorizing the format. And don't worry if it starts out a bit jumbled and messy. This is why we're here. Be patient with yourself. It's not easy, but it's worth it.